Hey, all you yarny friends, this is Dora, that yarny zebra, and we had worked a little bit the other day on the thermal stitch. This very cushy, thick stuff that is perfect for the kitchen, grabbing pots and lifting them from one burner to the next, um, grabbing the lid off of a pot, doing dishes, putting this down and setting a warm plate or a warm pot on it. This is 100% cotton, and it's a 4-ply. And what we had started the other day, making the other day, and I'm still trying my best to remember to stay in the camera. Move my camera up a little bit more. So, once again, this is Dora the Yarny Zebra, and I just want to thank you all for subscribing to my channel. We are at the very end. We just finished this last row of this thermal stitch. I'm going to chain one, and I'm going to turn my work. And we want to do a finished edge on this. So we're just going to continue to do what we were doing throughout the project. I'm going to go in, pull this up. We've got 2 loops on our hook, but we're not going to do a single crochet. We're just going to slip stitch. Let's do it again. Go through that back loop and the loop down below, and we're just going to pull it through and do a slip stitch all the way across. We're doing this slip stitch, okay, to finish our project and have it without a raw kind of edge on it. I want to show you now what we are looking at. So here we've got, it's like a ridge. You got the loops at the bottom that we have been picking up, and we've got the back loops at the front. So this is sort of a raw looking edge that's going on here, and you can see it there. It's a ridge. What we're doing as we are doing the slip stitch is we are just making it a simple closed off. So we're just going to continue on with this. Get both loops and pull it up and go right into that. Just pick up both loops, repeat it, just a slip stitch. A slip stitch is just a simple pulling of the loop all the way through. We're not doing a single crochet. We're not doing a double crochet. We're just going into these 2 loops, pulling this up and pulling it through. Go through the 2 loops, grab the working yarn, pull it back through the 2 loops, and back through the 1 loop. Go through, pick it up, pull it through. This is your finishing edge. When we get to the end of this here, we're going to make a little hook so that we can hang this up to dry or hang it on a cabinet. You may have a mug hook that's hanging somewhere that you can hook this up to. Okay, we're going to go through the last 2 here. We're at the end, and here's our last slip stitch. I'm going to give it one more little slip stitch, snug that down, And here we're going to just do a chain of 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then we're going to come around, come right back in to here, and snug that down, and just slip stitch right into here. Get that nice and snug. Get that slip stitch. And here you've got your hanging loop. Here we go. All done. And then you can do another little slip stitch here. Tighten that down. Pull your chain. And then you just trim this right here. Get my handy dandy scissors, and we're just going to trim that. Pull this through. And then you're going to weave in our end. Okay. Get this a little snug tug. A snug tug. So here's your hang it. Got my little embroidery needle here real quickly. We're just going to get that going. And since you see this is the green, we're going to sneak our way down into here until we get down to the green. Pull that down nice and snug. There we go. And I just like to weave that through. And go all the way through there. This is really thick. You can't even see that. You can see the needle on this side, but you're not going to see that yarn thread. Got that pulled through. I'm going to hold on to this for just a second. Give that another little tight squeeze. And we're just going to go back in this opposite direction. Pull that all the way out. Okay. Oh. Okay, I see it here. I lost the tail end of it. Over here. You see it right there? And tug that. There we go. Now let's see if we can even see where we've done that little work. We've got this tug, this end right here on the back side. We can snip that off, or we can do, this is my little trick of the trade. And I'm just going to take my needle and push it through. Right in here. Push it through here. It's still on the green part. And then I'm just going to thread this in. Whenever your needle, when your thread is too short to do its thing, I'm just going to pull it through there. Okay, we're in. Okay, see how sneaky that was? And then we're just going to pull it all the way through until it's gone. And then you just straighten up your work, and good luck finding any of that thread. Okay. We are done. We are finished. And this is your little hook. If you are not feeling secure with this, I mean, it's not going anywhere. You can put a little knot there just for looks, perhaps. just for looks. Keep pulling that little tug, a little snug tug right there. And there you got it. Okay. Our project is done on that side. And then we're going to get our tail where we first started working this at the very beginning. I'm just going to snugly get our needle, pull that through. And pull that through like that. Get that end all the way through there. And then you can see if you want to take it back the other way, you can do that. Just going to get right in here and get it. Just I'm really a stickler for not having any ends out. I've had to frog things before, and finding my own ends have been a pain in the rear. So trying to get your ends completely hidden, I am the worst for making sure that's done, and frogging back can be absolutely insane. Now I did what I did earlier because the thread is so short. And I'm going to tug this back. And because I know that it's well hidden and we went in both directions, we are done. Get our little scrappies back. And here we go, guys. It is finished. This is a thermal stitch. And it is absolutely strong, squishy, tough. Thanks for watching, and I hope that you have learned something good with this tutorial. And come back for more. Be blessed.